Are you suffering from weak glutes, core, and back muscles, especially if you have scoliosis or low back pain with one side weakness? Hi, my name is Annie and welcome back to my channel, Annie Pilates Physical Therapist. In this video, I'll be demonstrating a lovely glutes activating one-sided weakness Pilates, yoga, physical therapy fused together. If you're new to my channel is about Pilates, yoga, physical therapy, health, and wellness. So get your mat ready, a kettlebell, or any weights that you can do to start today. Okay, my friends, let's start discussing about scoliosis and why one-sided weakness happens. So usually on the concave side, that's where you have more tightness, and it could be also weak because of the tightness. That's why yoga and stretching is important to lengthen the muscles. And once you lengthen the muscles, you have more range of motion to strengthen the muscles. And there's also weakness on the convex side, which is super stretch, and then the hip area becomes a little bit more imbalance with tilt of your pelvis. And usually with the concave side, the tilt goes higher on the concave, and then the weaker side, which is the convex, becomes lower. But you'll be surprised, there'll be more pain on the weaker side, which is the convex side. But there's sometimes people with this super stretch convex side becomes super stretch at the same time weak as well, and they'll find not tightness but weakness on that convex side with sometimes pain as well. So you can have a pain across your back and then you don't know how to balance this area. So that's why it's important to really assess and find out which area is your weaker side. And usually both sides are weaker, but you find one side a little bit weaker than the other. So my recommendation is for you to see a medical doctor or a local physical therapist to do an initial evaluation and really check your muscle weakness, because it's hard to test yourself and measure which one is the stronger side. But if you've seen a therapist already and you know which one is your convex and concave side, then this is a great adjunct to your exercise program that you've been doing at home. So let's begin the program. Let's start lying on your back. And with this kettlebell is 10 pounds. So for those absolute beginners, you can start lighter. Place it on your hips area. And feet, make sure your hips are level to your knees, 90 bent. Well, not too far, just 90 degrees bent and hips leveled, making sure your hips are aligned. And with the kettlebell is a little bit heavy if it's over than 10 pounds. So make sure anything below 10 pounds or anything that you can tolerate. And with this kettlebell, you can feel if the kettlebell is leaning forward or back with your tilt. So you can place one hand at the small of your back to make sure you're not overarching or pressing your hand. So if you can slide it, it means it's the perfect neutral spine for you. And let's take a deep breath. As you inhale, exhale, breathe out. Squeeze your core in and squeeze your glutes all at the same time. Inhale, feel the weight. Exhale, breathe out. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Activate those muscles first before you do the first bridge. With the first bridge, make sure as you lift, you're not going to overarch your spine as you inhale. Squeeze your glutes as hard as you can. Exhale, breathe out. Roll down bone to bone to the mat. Again, inhale. Squeeze your glutes as hard as you can. And then roll down. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. 2 more to go. Breathe in. And breathe out. Last one, my friends. Try not to overarch. Squeeze your buttocks as hard as you can. Imagine if you put a penny between your butt crack, you don't want to drop the penny. And then hold that bridge. And then if the weaker side is in your right side, you're going to slowly lower the left knee out to the side. Keep that balance and then back center. Again, hold that bridge. lower the left knee down. So you're isolating your right glutes. Exhale down. So if this is the convex side, you're opening your left and you're strengthening the overstretched weak side. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Last one. And then slowly roll down. Breathe out. Well done. Now you're going to feel that burn on the convex side, and then you're stretching the concave side, which is a good way to really stretch the tight hip. And now we're progressing by bridging again, and this time hold that bridge, and then as you exhale, butterfly together. Now you're gonna simultaneously stretch both sides, and then back center, and then roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Again, breathe in, breathe out to butterfly, hold that bridge. Exhale, back center, and then roll down bone to bone down to the mat. Again, inhale, bridge. Exhale, butterfly. Inhale, back center. Exhale, down. 5 more, my friends. Bridge, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, open. Center. Down. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, my friends. Open, close, and down. Well done. Now, as we discussed earlier with the convex side, we want to strengthen this side. So lift, bridge, and now we are going to target the convex side by scrunching and targeting your hip flexors by marching with lifting your right knee to tabletop. Exhale down. Again, hold that to tabletop and down. Hold that bridge as you lift your right knee up to 90. You're gonna feel the burn on your left glutes, but this is a great way to shorten this convex side. At the same time, strengthen your concave side as well, because both sides are weak, as I said. Even the concave, the tight weakness, and then the lengthened weakness, the overstretched area. Last one, and down. Well done. That was a challenging single leg bridge. So we're trying to balance your hip, your lateral pelvic tilt, at the same time the pain on your glutes with weakness. Okay, my friends. Now we are progressing by doing marches now together. So when you march left and right, it's a great way to balance now after doing that single leg marches. So you want to feel that a little bit stabilization even on your right side, and then left, alternating left and right. Hold that bridge as you march. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. And then roll down and breathe out. Well done. Now we are gonna glue them together by doing some pulses. So as you bridge, you want to do a little bit range of pulses, small range up and down without going all the way down. You're just gonna pulse up and down, squeeze really tight as you go up. Glue them together, strengthen your hips, your pelvis, tight together. Pulse up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and roll down. Now I want to target your hip external rotators. So this time I'm going to place my toes pointing out, so it's diagonal. So when you open your feet, your toes out, you're doing a little bit hip external rotation. And in that position, you're going deeper through your hip joint muscles, your hip external rotators, your piriformis, and other hip external rotator muscles. And there's 6 of them. You want to target them as well to help stabilize your hip and your pelvis. Okay, my friends, after that, a quick break rest. Now we're going to bridge with your toes out. Inhale, exhale down. So you're going to feel a little bit different. Inhale, exhale down. You're going to feel a little bit more stretch on your hip groin as you lift. And your glutes are a little bit tired now. 4 more. 3, 2, and last one, and 1. Well done. Now let go of the kettlebell and let's do a little bit stretching to release tension of your hips. Hold your knees to your chest. Hold your knees to your chest. Pull it closer to your chest. Feel that stretch on your hips. Inhale, exhale. 2 more deep breaths. Last deep breath in. And now circles. Rock your knees in circles. Feel that stretch on your hip joints, knees, and back with your breathing. Now let's do reverse circles. I'm rocking it the other way around. Now slowly let go, and this time we are going to figure 4. You're gonna place your ankle on top of your opposite side of your thigh. I want to open this hip groin area, your deep hip muscles. Push your knee out and then in towards your chest. Open again, dynamic stretching, and then in. This is a great way to stretch at the end of the day if you've been sitting a lot. Last one. And then hug your knees to your chest in a figure of 4 position. And then rock side to side. And then circles. Reverse circles. I'm going the other way around. And then let go. Now switch to the other side. Ankle over the top of your leg. Push your knee out first. Feel that deep stretch. As you push it out, you're targeting your hip external rotators to external rotation first, and then pull it in to stretch them out. Pull it in, knee to chest, and then push out to activate them. Contract, relax, and then in with your breathing. Breath work is so important to relax the tight hips. If you've been doing a lot of sitting or running, jumping, or weight training for your lower body days. Now hug your knees to your chest in figure 4. Rock side to side. Now let's do circles. And then reverse circles. Well done. Now let's talk about opening that concave side. So if you're tight from your thoracic all the way to your hip, with your palms up open like this and 90 degrees bent on your elbow level to your shoulder, you're gonna open your concave side by lowering both knees towards the right and stretch that left side of your hip, and then turn your head towards your left for a nice deeper stretch. Take a deep breath in, exhale. Now, let's go deeper with the stretch by extending your right knee, placing your left foot over your right knee on the outside of your right knee, and then reach over with your right hand, touching the outside of your left knee as you slowly pull your left knee down towards the right and you turn your head to the left. Inhale and exhale. So you're really opening that concave side. So if you have dextroscoliosis, you're going to open your left on your left concave side. And then slowly let go. And we're going to slowly roll up to a sitting position. And we're going to progress for a hip thrust. And this is challenging. For those who are ready, you can progress. You're going to place the kettlebell on your hip area. And we're going to do a hip thrust with your palms of your fingers facing your toes. Level to your shoulder. This is a deeper, harder range of motion. Feet level to your knee. And you're going to bridge up with the kettlebell slowly. This really targets your glutes and then your shoulder as you slowly look up to stretch your shoulder, your anterior shoulder. Inhale and then exhale down. Lift full range. And if the kettlebell is too challenging, you can do this even without the kettlebell. This is the progression for those with scoliosis and who wants to progress. 2 more. Last one. Look up, stretch your shoulder, and down. Well done. Now we can also challenge by doing a hip thrust on your elbows. So I'm leaning on my elbows and I'm going to do a hip thrust. So you can place your feet closer so you have more range and thrust and down. So this is really challenging for those with tight shoulder, but this helps open your shoulder and your chest. As you look up and down. 4 more. Last one. And now we're going to sit up. Let go of the kettlebell. We're going to go to all fours position. Hands level to your shoulders, knees level to your hips. We'll do round the shoulders to an angry cat. Chin tuck, pelvic curl in. Inhale. Exhale, look up to a camel and looking up, arching your back to stretch. Inhale, round. Exhale up. 2 more. Last one. And now we're going to do a lovely bird dog. So bird dog is a good way to strengthen your core and your posture. So extend your right leg, toes pointing away, and then the opposite arm, I'm reaching with my left. Inhale, keeping my core engaged, slow and steady. Inhale, exhale down. Switch to the other side. I'm extending my left foot now, and then my right hand reaching. Exhale down. Switch down. Inhale. Exhale. This feels so good on your back and your core. 2 more. Last set. And then we're gonna end the program for a child pose. Lower your hips down, extending your arms in front of you and lowering your chest and your head all the way down to the mat. And hold this in 3 deep breaths. And that's it. I'm hoping you enjoyed this lovely Pilates yoga physical therapy on how to activate your weak glutes and your core muscles with bad posture. If you're having back pain or scoliosis positioning. If you have dextroscoliosis, which is a curvature to the right, or levoscoliosis, you just switch it up as long as you know where your concave and convex side. If you love this video, want to learn more about Pilates, yoga, physical therapy, health and wellness, please subscribe to my channel, ring the bell so you won't miss anything. Like and share this video. Every like you're giving to my channel, you are supporting me. And if you need my guidance and help, you can join my back masterclass. I'll be reopening again this end of March to help those students who need an extra guidance from me so I could help you reach your goals to regain life without back pain, to have a stronger core and improve overall posture. And I have another course that I'm making as well for those postpartum with umbilical hernia, diastasis recti, and weak abdominal muscles postpartum such as C-sections. I have another course, the Revive Pelvic Floor Health. Click the link on the description as well. I have other scoliosis videos you can check out over here for dextroscoliosis, follow along video, and I also have a sleeping position. If you have suffered from scoliosis, watch this video to learn more about different sleeping positions and how to help your scoliosis. Until my next video training, always remember, be safe, be well, and healthy you. Bye!